Let's start standing today, nice and wide, like a big sumo squat. Turn your toes slightly out and then bend your knees down and just double check your positioning. Knees go in the same direction as your toes, not in from the toes. So kind of adjust your toes so that you can do that. And then squat it down and your knees stay over the heels or midfoot, not over the toes. You can step them wider if they do that. So let's inhale on the way down. Exhale, draw everything in to lift it back up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. You can flow your arms or you can keep them straight out. So I got myself in a little pickle today. I had wet hair and then put my hat on because it's cold. And now I have like major hat head. There's like no coming back from it with short hair. So it's going to be a hat Pilates. Maybe it's going to be a hot Pilates class. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Drawing the heels towards each other. They're not actually moving, but you're thinking about lifting up and drawing the inner thighs together. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale on the way down. Exhaling on the way up. Good. There's a little hurt birdie on our porch right here, and Smudge really wants to go out. Not letting her out, but hopefully she won't ring the bell the whole Pilates class. You can just see it's like one wing is just hanging down. And lift, poor thing. Lift, keep the arms up now if you were doing a sway, and lift them up. Inhale on the way down, exhale, keep going. I'm gonna move the bell. Good, still going, still going. We have a little bell that Smudge rings to go outside, and I have a feeling it's just gonna keep on going. Excellent. Two more. Two. Let's add that spine twist now. So come down and then twist up, lifting up that back leg, twisting behind you, look behind you. So you're doing a big, long spinal twist. Bring it back to center, squat it down. Other side, twist and lift. It should feel really good on your spine to get movement and stretching in there. Squat it down, twist. Good. Down. Keeping that same sumo squat, perhaps going a little bit lower since you're getting more warmed up. Down, twist, really gentle and slow twist. So you're really enjoying this length and the twist, not momentum. Excellent. This could be the last class with a Christmas tree behind it. I'm not sure when I'm going to record the next one up for the first. And reach. Well, it would be the second, I guess. Down. Lift up. Now hold that sumo squat. Hold it out. You can have your arms here or on your side. Bring the pelvis straight down. Your spine is in a neutral position. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. And we're going to do a side stretch. So really reach over and stretch. Now, the difference is you can rest your elbow on your thigh. Keep the thighs the same though, so you're not stretching that leg over. Keep the thighs the same. Pull the belly button in. Let go of that elbow. Now it's work and drag yourself back up. Over to the other side. Elbow rest down. Hips stay centered. Big stretch on the side. Relaxed breathing. Then draw the waist in. Let go of that elbow, dragging yourself back up. Again, stretch first. Reach. Let go of the elbow and drag yourself back up. Stretch. Your legs should be feeling warm. Let go of the elbow and drag yourself up. Two more. Reach. Let go of the elbow. Drag yourself up. Reach. Big stretch. Get a little deeper. Let go of the elbow. One more each side. Big stretch. Let go of the elbow. Drag it back up. We've got a lot of legs today. I wouldn't say leg day, but we're definitely going to notice that we're using our legs. Hold it up, tiny little down, and then full length up. All the way down, all the way up. 4, squeeze inner thighs, lift the pelvic floor to come up. 3, lift. 2, good. Hold this one down, hands come in the center, and now you're just gonna tick-tock your legs back and forth. Double checking the knee doesn't go over your toes, so don't go quite that far, or take your legs a little bit wider. See how low you can drop it. And you're just swaying back and forth in the legs. Pelvis is neutral. ribs hugged in, hands are in front, shoulders are down away from the ears. Great job. 8, 7, 6. So this is the last class of December, and then we start January. Starting in January, I'll release a recording the first Monday of every month. Hold this one over to the right side, hold. Bring that elbow down and now stretch with a straight leg, going all the way from the toe to the top of your head. Drop the shoulder out of the ears. So I'll release one the first Monday of every month. Draw the belly button in, bring yourself up. Hands come back to the center, back to the swaying. We're almost done. And I'm teaching in person in the neighborhood on Wednesdays at 6:15 starting in January. So we just did 2 weeks of it. We're not going to meet next week, and then we'll be in person starting in January. Hold it over to the other side. Hold, straighten that opposite leg. Elbow comes down, and big, long stretch. Lengthening that stretch. Bring it up, pull the belly button in, hold it here, and bring it up. Great. All right, legs should feel warm, right? Spine is a little loosened up. We're gonna come all the way down to a whole series of booty blaster. You're like, what is that? It won't take very long for you to figure out what we're working. Okay, we're going to be on our hands a lot. If that doesn't feel good, grab like a lower chair or some pillows to rest your arms on. You can even do it from your elbows, but double check if you do it from here, you're not big time arching that lower back. Keep it really strong, like lifting between the shoulder blades, pulling the belly button in. So you're welcome to do that. If you're on your hands, spread your fingers nice and wide. Try to have equal weight across the whole finger. Let's start with our right leg. Extend the right leg straight out. Slide the shoulders down your back, away from the ears. Leg is straight. You're going to lift it straight up and straight back down. Pull your belly button in and straight up. So it's not a rest for the abs. And you only bring your leg high enough that you're not arching that lower back. It's a squeeze of your bum. Squeezing the bum. Good. Reaching through that heel. So your toes are going towards the floor and your heel is reaching away from you. Pull that belly button in tight. Lift between the shoulder blades a little bit more, taking some of that pressure off of your wrists. Excellent job. 2. 1 more. Hold it up. Bend your knee. Keep it bent at 90 degrees. So you just put a lock on it. Bring the knee down and straight up. Bring the knee down and straight up. So the knee and the feet are 90 degrees and you're extending through the hip. Squeeze your tush at the top. Squeezing as tight as you can. Don't let go of the core when your leg goes up. It's really easy to let go of the core when the leg goes up, so focus on it. In 8, 4 left, 4. Lift up between the shoulder blades, 3, 2, try not to speed it up. Hold this one out, hold it out, and you're going to extend, bend, bring it down, and up. Extend, bend, bring it down, lift it up. Extend, bend. So we're kind of doing a combo of those two. Extend, bend, bring it down, lift it up. Extend, bend, fully extend that leg. Really get that length in there. Squeeze the bone, reach through that heel and down. Up, extend, bend, bring it down and up. Extend, bend, bring it down and up. Extend. Good. Almost there. 4 more. 4. Reach. That stabilizing glute should be maybe on fire, maybe just getting a little warm. 2. Reach. 1 more. Up. Extend. Bend. Good. Now bend it in, and then as you push out, you're just going to go straight to the extension and bend. Straight to the extension and bend. So we took out that little pause. 3 and bend. Exhale. 4 and bend. 5, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 4 left. Here we go. 4, 3, draw that belly button in more. Take a break when you need to and come back to us. Hold this one out, hold it out. Now you're gonna bend the knee to the side and crunch to your side and then extend it back out. Knee comes over to your side, like elbows to the knee, basically, or knee to the elbow, really. And extend. Squeeze and extend. Good job. Squeeze and extend. Squeeze. 6 left. You can do it. 6. 5. Ooh, I want to break before our last thing. 3. You're welcome to take it. Did I skip 4? 3. Woo. 2. It was definitely a blaster. Hold it out to the side. Pull the belly button in and draw circles with that knee. 6 in each direction. 2. Big a circle as you can be with your upper body staying nice and quiet. 1 more. Big circle. Reverse directions. You're drawing it with the knee. Your leg is staying at 90 degrees. Excellent. 3, 2, 1 more. And bring it down. Walk your hands over to the side and sit it back to the opposite side. Feel a big stretch. Relax your head, dropping your head down, forehead down. You can bring your hand that's long, like the farthest away one, on top of the other one, and notice how it stretches your lat a little bit in your back. And then bring it up to center. Give your wrists a little break, shake them out. When you're ready, guess what? We have 1 more side. So spread the fingers nice and wide. This one's rough because it's already been working so hard. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Pull the belly button in. Extend the opposite leg out. Lift straight up and straight back down. Straight up, straight back down. 3. Double checking that core. Cough and hold it there and see if you've got that core fully engaged. Up. The cat and the dog are wrestling just outside the camera. If you're wondering what all this huffing noise is, it's them wrestling. Smudgy, hey. Lift. Good. 2 more. 2. Straight leg. Reach to the heel. Hold this next one up. Hold it up. Bend the knee. Keep it bent at 90 degrees. Bring it in and straight up. Keeping it 90-degree bent. Take a little pressure off your wrist. Lift into the shoulder blades. Lift. Squeezing your tush instead of arching the lower back. Squeeze. And 7. 8. Last 4. 3. Stick with it. 2. Hold this one up. Hold it up. Straighten your leg. Bend and bring it in. Lift it up. Straighten. Bend and bring it in. Lift it up. Straighten. Bend and bring it in. Lift it up. Straighten, bend, bring it in bent. Lift it up to 90, straighten, bend, bring it in. Draw the ribs in. Come out of the shoulders. Rotate your elbow so the armpit of your elbow is facing forward. Taking that pressure off of the wrists. You can even scoot your hands out a little bit as long as you promise not to arch your lower back. Reach, bend if your wrists are getting tired. Lift, extend, bend, bring it in. 3, lift, extend, bend, bring it in. 2, good. 1 more, up, extend, bend, bring it in. Now, you just have it start with a bend and kick it straight. Bend, kick it straight. Taking out that pause, kick it straight. Squeeze your glutes, double check your form, lift, and up. 5, 6, good job. Really squeezing the glutes at the top. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. I forgot what's next. Oh yeah, the oblique one. So bring the knee over to the side towards your elbow and then kick it straight up. So it stays in the same plane. You're not lifting and lowering. You're just bringing it over to the side, squeezing your waist and bring it back. Squeeze your waist, bring it back. Squeeze and back. Pull the belly button in first, using your obliques to bring the knees to the side. Excellent. Reach. Here we go. 4 left. It's 4. Ooh, are you ready for a break? I super am. 2, 1. Hold it here and draw the circles. 6 of them. 5. Big circles. 4. Readjust your shoulders. 3, pull the belly button in. 2, take some of that pressure off your wrists. And reverse directions. Last 6 and we're rolling over. 5, 4, lift up between the shoulder blades. 3, I'm mostly just talking to myself. You're probably over there like, what? This is not hard. 1 more. and bring it down. Good job. Sit towards that opposite side. Really reach that bum long alongside. Reach your hands. You can inchworm your hands a little bit farther away from you. And if you want, take that arm, the long arm, and place it on top of the other arm, stretching a little deeper into your lap. Relax your neck, relax your head. Great job on those. Aren't you glad we don't have to do 2 sets? We just did 6 different things all in a row though. Maybe, I don't know, maybe sets would be nicer of me to do. Sit up tall, extend your legs long, tuck the pelvis under and roll down slow. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Oh, let's just do Shavasana. Let's bring that into the Pilates world. What's wrong with Pilates that we don't have that? All right, for real, get into it. Feet are in line with your sit bones. Draw the ribs in nice and tight. Anchor your lower back into the mat so it's not mushing, but it's solid and anchored. Float one leg up, the other leg comes up, arms down by your side. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, curl yourself up. Gaze is looking through your legs. You can always put a hand behind your head or rest your upper body. Go straight into single leg stretch. Reach that leg away and then switch. Your leg is shooting straight out from your sit bone. Reach. Pull that belly button towards the floor instead of the ceiling. Fully lengthening that leg, reach. Reaching towards that bent leg, drawing it towards your chest. You can push your tongue against the roof of your mouth to help release some of the pressure on your neck. Here we go for 4. Reach it long. 3. Stretch. 1 more. Bend both knees in, lower just the upper body down, draw the ribs in tight, anchor that lower back, and separate your legs now in line with your sit bones. Same thing, but with your head down. Reach one leg up, bring it back only to 90, so not closer. Reach it away from you, and bring it back to 90. Draw the ribs together, reach, and bring it back to 90. Exhale, and bring it back. Stretch. Good. Pulling your belly button in. Reach it away. 5. Trying not to shorten it at all. If your lower back's starting to kick in, reach your leg more towards the ceiling. If you're like, this is no problem, lower your leg a little bit more and really focus on that length. Reach it far away from you. Almost like you're shifting your body. You're not, but that's how far it's reaching. Reach it long. 1 more. Reach. Good. Bend both knees in. Hands come behind your head. Actually, you know what? Let's give our hip flexors a little break. Heels in line with your sit bones. And then gently just lift yourself into a bridge. Squeezing your bum. Release those hip flexors. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Slow. 1 more time. Hip lift straight up into your bridge. Squeeze your bum. Hello, bum again. And then unwind. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. That was good, right? Hug your ribs in, anchor that lower back, float the legs back up into tabletop. Hands come behind your head. Inhale, exhale, draw the ribs together and curl yourself up. Take a second right here and double check your head's just hanging out in your hands. You have a little space between your chin and your chest and you're pushing your belly button towards the floor. Go straight into bicycles. Reach and reach. A nice rhythmic bicycle. So there's not really a pause, but it's not fast. You can fully lengthen that leg, stretch it long, reach. Good. We've got 8 and long. 7, come up and over to the corner. 6, make the torso do the work instead of pulling on the head. 4, all right, the fleece sweatshirt has to come off soon. 2, I had that this morning too. I kept it on for a long time and then that was it. Single, single, double. So it's a quick, deep exhale, hold. Inhale, inhale, deep exhale, hold. Not many of these. Inhale, inhale, deep exhale, hold. Use that exhale. Get yourself a little bit higher. Inhale, inhale, deep exhale, hold. Good. Inhale, inhale, deep exhale, hold. 2 more. Inhale, inhale, deep exhale, hold. Hold it center, bring your knees up, curl up nice and tight, and relax it down. I have the funniest thing right here. This ornament right at the tip of my toe is a pair of skis, and I've always thought it was skis, like downhill skiing, but it's actually a water ski. Like it's 2 skis, but there's, because you can see the little spot for your back foot if you're going to drop a ski again slalom. That's hilarious. That's like a 10-year-old ornament, and I just noticed that now. I wonder whoever gave it to us, if they thought of water skiing or downhill. Arms down by your side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, are you trying to get out of this? Get more rest in here. Pull your belly button in, thumbs to shoulders. Reach your arms and your legs away from you. Stretch, pull the belly button tighter, and circle your arms, bend your knees. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders, and reach. Exhale, circle and bend. Anyways, it's got blue behind it like water, but it also kind of looks like snow. Inhale, reach. You can always put a hand behind your head. Inhale, stretch and lengthen it long. Pull the belly button in and keep the lower back into the mat for 3. And circle. And 2. And circle. 1 more. Reach, 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 reach. Circle. Hold it up here. Drop the upper body down. Extend the arms straight out to the side. Bend your knees to a really strong 90 degrees. Inhale, bring them over to one side. Then exhale, compress your core and drag it back up to the center. Inhale, take it over to the other side. Exhale, compress and drag it back up. It's really slow. Inhale, knees stay together. Exhale, compress, getting super into our waistline. Inhale, try to keep it out of the shoulders. Exhale, keep going. Inhale over to the side. Compress the core first before you start moving to the other side. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna look ridiculous with a ski hat on and a tank top, but just don't look. Inhale over. Exhale, we already discussed my lack of fashion and makeup ability. Exhale, drag it back up. 2 more. Inhale, bring it over. Exhale, compress and drag it back up. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Each side. Dragging it back up. We're going to change it a little bit, but let's do a scissors in between. So extend your legs straight up to the sky. You can keep your head down if you want to, otherwise holding onto the backs of the legs. Inhale, exhale, curl yourself up. Draw that belly button towards your spine. Reach up one leg as you extend the opposite leg away from you, and then switch. Let's add a little pulse. So up and closer. Bring it up and closer. Up and closer. Just using your hands to get a little deeper stretch. Keep your upper body up as high as you can go. Your gaze is looking through your legs. Your belly button is pushing towards the floor instead of the ceiling. Reach and reach for 4. Stretch. 3. Good. 2 more. 2. Reach it long. As long as you can. So you have a big long stretch. 1 more. Bend both knees in. Curl up nice and tight. Keep the legs up. Lower the upper body down. Take the arms out to the side. Inhale. Bring your legs over to the side. Stay here. Either keep them bent, straighten one leg, or straighten both legs, and then bring it back up to center. Bend your knees. Drop it over to one side. Straighten one or both legs and drag it back up to center. Bend. Over to the side. Extend one or both legs. Drag it back up. Focus on your shoulders on this next one. Keep both shoulders rooted into the floor so you're not lifting up that opposite shoulder. Use your core, use your obliques to bring yourself back up. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Drag it back up and bend. One leg or both legs, or just keep it bent if that feels best on your spine. And every day might be different. There might be some days where your lower back maybe is feeling really tight and maybe a little bit angry, and then it's just a day to be gentle with it. Over. It doesn't mean you can't do Pilates or exercise for your spine. You just need to maybe shorten your range of motion or take a little more stretching mobility aspect of it. Over to the side. Last one. Extend. Hold it up at the top. Hands come behind your heads this time. Inhale. Exhale. Curl your upper body up. Going into scissors again, but with our hands up. So up and closer. Bring it up and closer. Switch up, closer, up, and a little pulse. For 4. Lift. Up. So it's less of a stretch in the back of the leg. A lot more core. Reach. Closer. Up. 3. 2. Good. 1 more. Reach. Hold it up at the top. Reach up towards that right leg. Lower the left leg down as you lower your upper body down. You can hold onto your calf. You can hold onto the back of your thigh. Just avoid right behind your ankle. Point the toe up towards the ceiling and really see how much length you can have in that leg. If this is uncomfortable, bend the opposite leg. Just stretching that leg up, and then reach towards your nose, your toes towards your nose. Reach that heel up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed and taken out of it. You choose the placement of the other leg. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, draw a little bit deeper. Good. Bend that knee and hug it in towards your chest, completely releasing your leg and your core. Extend that leg long along the mat. Hug the opposite knee in towards your chest. Reach it straight up to the ceiling. Choose what you want to do with that anchored leg. Point your toe up to the ceiling, getting as much length on the whole front of that shin, front of your ankle, top of your foot. You're choosing where to hold on to your leg, just not right behind your knee. Flex your foot, and reach your heel towards the ceiling. Toes towards your nose. Good work. Just heard a door shut. You might have some barking coming. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer, a little bit deeper. Bend your knee, hug your knee in towards your chest, completely releasing. You'll see that hip and lengthen it all the way down. You should feel nice and long now in your hips. Let's roll ourselves all the way over. Good. Separate your legs so they're about the width of the mat and slightly laterally rotate. So slightly turn your inner foot towards the floor, just a little bit. Now squeeze your glutes. You're done with it, I know, but squeeze your glutes. Lift up the belly button, pulling it away from the mat, drawing it away. Hands come by your shoulders and lengthen through the crown of your head. So your spine right here is in a nice long neutral position. Super glue the legs down to the mat and inhale, reach your arms over your head, hovering over the mat. Then exhale, circle and extend, lifting mid back to upper back, not looking up through your chin, keeping it nice and long like you're a dart through your forehead. Bring your thumbs to shoulders, lower and just hover over the mat. Exhale, circle and extend. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders and lower. Before you extend, pull the belly button away from that. Keep the lightness in there. It's easy to push into it. Inhale when you come up. Exhale, extend, reaching your fingers as much towards your toes as you can. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders and hover. Exhale, circle and extend. 4 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift it up. 2. Inhale. Exhale, extend. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift it up. Hold. Bring your hands by your shoulders and slowly lengthen yourself down. Bring yourself all the way up and either stay here in cat-cow, really rounding it out, or sit back into shell, stretching over that volleyball, getting as much space here in your spine as you can. We've got 1 more set of extensions. You can add some movement here. You can just stay. You can relax your neck even deeper, swaying your neck a little bit. Shoulders are relaxed. Then when you're ready, come on all the way back down, same positioning. Legs are out nice and wide, like a little wider than shoulder width, maybe out to the edges of the mat. Hands come by your shoulders. Stick with what we just did if that felt good for you, or when we come up, we're also going to lift our legs. Again, not about height. You don't want to do this whole arching of the lower back. It's more about length. Just someone's pulling your feet and your hands away from you. Okay, hands by your shoulders. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Draw that belly button in. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders and reach, hovering everything over the mat. Exhale, circle and extend, just slightly lifting your legs up. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders, lower and hover. Exhale, circle and extend, squeezing your glutes. Inhale, thumbs to shoulders and hover. Exhale, circle and extend. 4. Inhale. Exhale, reach. 3. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly button in. 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Hold it here. Really reach through the forehead. Lengthen it up. And then lengthen it down. Go ahead and push yourself up into cat-cow or shell. Stretch it out. All right. We're going to move on to some push-ups. I know, joy. Spread the fingers nice and wide. If you're on your toes, bring your knees up so not your knees, bring your feet up so you're above your kneecaps. You're really strong. Spread the fingers wide, just slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and your straight line, knees to the top of your head. Avoid dropping your head down. Lift up between the shoulder blades. If you're on your toes, extend it long, squeeze your glutes. We're going to come all the way down to the floor, nice and slow. Once you're down to the floor, lift your hands up, squeezing between your shoulder blades. Hands come down, push yourself all the way back up. Let's come down slow, super slow, super slow. Let go of the floor, lift the hands up, pull the belly button in, maybe come to your knees, and then toes if it's easier to come up in 2 ways. Slowly lower down, 2 steps maybe, down, lift the hands up, hands come down, pull the belly button in, lift it straight back up. It's slow, slow on the way down, slow, don't fall down. Lift up, hands come down, push yourself up. Elbows come back at about a 45-degree angle, 45. Lower it down, it protects the shoulders in the old school 90-degree push-ups we used to do, which I feel like were easier. All the way down, lift it, don't laugh. Hands come down, pull the belly button in, knees to toes if you want to. Slowly lower down, 4 more. Slow, lift, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Hands come down, push yourself up. 3, slowly lower it down. Hands come up, hands come down, push it up. Slow, good. Hands come up. And last one, right? Or is this 3? Oh, it might be wishful thinking, huh? We'll do 1 more. Extra credit if I miscounted. Slowly lower it down. Slow, 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 slow. Lift up. Push yourself all the way up. Hold it up. And then bring it down. Good job. We're done with the wrists. Roll the wrists. Actually, interlace your fingers. Like make 2 little hooks with your hands and interhook that and pull your hands apart. So you're separating the space in your wrists. Shoulders are away from the ears. Pulling your elbows away from each other. And then switch which hand is in front and lengthen it out. Good. Let's go into the spine twist next. Have a seat. If spine twist sitting doesn't feel good, you're welcome to stand. Or if you can't get on the tops of your sit bones with your legs straight, you'll keep your legs bent or crisscross applesauce. So lots of options here. Reach the toes up to the ceiling. Anchor the legs down. That's the biggest thing I see is I see people shifting like that, shifting with their leg, shifting with their leg, shifting with their leg, and that means you're shifting or rotating in your hips. We're aiming for right at our waistline. So anchor those feet down, anchor the legs down, reach the toes up to the sky, really pushing into the floor. Bring your arms straight out to the sides, palms facing down, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Inhale, rotate to one side, get 2 extra little lengthenings, and then bring it back to center. And then it's an exhale. Compress and rotate. 2, 3. Inhale, lengthen to the center. Exhale, compress your core and rotate. Higher, highest, and bring it back. Exhale, we're going to change it up a little bit. Higher. The side you're rotating towards, bend that back arm 90 degrees. So you're leading with the elbow. 2, 3. Bring it back to center. Lead with the elbow. Bend it 90 degrees and taller. Taller. Bring it back to center. Compress your core and rotate. 2, 3. Inhale, center. Exhale, compress and rotate. 2, 3. Looking over that shoulder, getting a little bit into your spine twist. Exhale, compress and rotate. 2, 3. Bring it back to center. Exhale, compress and rotate. 2, 3. Hold it center. Float the arms down. Spine stretch forward. Legs stay the same. This time, instead of walking our hands down to the center, we're going to reach them over. Almost like the, what was it called in presidential physical fitness? Sit and reach, that thing. We're not doing that because we're doing just something different with our spine, but it's almost that feeling. Reach your fingertips long, slide the shoulders into your back pockets. Start with the top of your head, tucking the chin, pull your belly button in, and then round it over. Someone's got a belt around your waist and they're pulling it in the opposite direction as your fingers and your toes. And you're reaching over your toes as much as you can, but you're pulling it back. So it's much more unflexible looking than the sit and reach or whatever that's called. Then use your core to stack yourself back up, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders drawn down and back, getting as much space as you can. Inhale, get the length. Exhale, tucking the chin, pull the belly button in, mid-back, all the way down, rounding through, reach your fingers long, and then stack yourself back up, sitting up nice and tall, lifting up through the sit bones. Inhale, exhale, tucking the chin, upper back, mid-back, mid-lower back, reach it long, 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 and then stack it back up. 2 more. Inhale, get the length. Exhale, tucking it in and roll, lengthen it down away from you, stretch. Stacking yourself back up. Shoulders come down your back. Think about having a pole on your spine right now, and you're just coming off the pole, starting with the top, and then going all the way down till just your lower back is touching the pole now. Drawing the belly button in. Now you're going to stack it back up the pole, one vertebrae at a time, or the wall. You can actually practice this against the wall. Up, drop the shoulders down. It's that'd be a good practice. Come all the way down onto your side. We're just going to do a little bit of side work, just a little bit of the small muscles in our glutes. Flex both feet. Lift up the pelvic floor, draw the ribs in, shoulders come away from the ears. Top leg comes up, hip distance height only, and then bring it straight back down. Top leg comes up, straight back down. Tiny little muscles, straight up, straight back down. Don't come any higher than hip distance height. Really reach through that heel. Lift. Good. 3, 2, point your toe, and now big lifts. Big, flex your foot and bring it down. Lift it up, flex your foot and bring it down. Still side plane. Notice if you roll to the back sides of the hip bone, try to stay directly so your hips are stacked straight up on top of each other. Point and reach, flex and bring it down. 2, flex and bring it down. 1 more, lift, flex and bring it down. Glue those legs together. Top arm comes up, shorten the distance. Upper body and lower body comes up, shortening the distance right here, ribs to hips, and resist it coming back down. Pull your belly button in first and lengthen it up. Good. And lengthen it back down. Compress and lift. Resist coming back down. 4. Stretch. Reach your fingers as much towards your ankles as you can. 3. Reach. 2. Smudgy, smudgy. 1 more. Reach it up, stretch it long, hold, pull the belly button in a little bit more, hold. Come up a little bit higher, just a little bit higher, and lengthen it all the way down. Roll yourself onto your back. Inhale, float the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off, leaving that belly button back there as you come all the way over to that really spine stretch forward you just did. Relax your arms, stack yourself up, sitting up tall, and we'll switch sides. All the way to the other side. Right, you wanna come this much? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was mean. I didn't mean it that way, smudgy. Okay, hips are stacked straight up on top of each other. Flex your feet. Top foot comes up, hip distance height, and lengthen it straight back down. Hip distance height up, and resist it coming straight back down. Lift, and down. Compress the core first, and lift it up, and then bring it straight back down. Oh, we need Mike here to distract the dog. He's actually out snowboarding. 3 more, and the canyon is closed, both directions. So he's stuck at Beaver at the moment. 1 more. Point your toe now, and lift it straight up. Flex and bring it back down. Point your toe and lift. It says there is a semi-truck in the river, somewhere between Beaver Mountain and Logan Canyon entrance. And then from Beaver, the Garden City, is whiteout conditions. So both directions are closed. Lift, flex, and bring it back down. Pull the belly button in and reach, flex. So we'll see what happens with that one. And bring it back down. Good. 1 more. Lift and lengthen it all the way back down. Squeeze your legs together, pull the belly button in, hand comes on top, upper body and lower body lifts up, and resist it coming back down. Press the belly button in first, and then lift and lengthen it back down. Reaching the fingers towards the ankles. Good. Super isolated right here, right in the side of your waist. And lengthen it back down. Good. 4 more. When you come down, resist it coming down. It's like your abs are so tight here on the side, your obliques, that they're hard to peel apart instead of just letting gravity pull you down. 1 more. Lift up and lengthen it all the way back down. Roll yourself onto your back. Take your right leg and place it on top of your left thigh. Take your right hand and bring it through your legs, and your left hand to the outside of the leg, bringing your leg up into like a figure 4 stretch. Flex that top foot so you have an engaged foot. If it doesn't feel good to do that, you can stay down and just gently push your hip open. So whatever feels good on your hips. We did a lot of hips and bum today. So you're just relaxed in this position. You can let go of your core. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it a little bit closer. Good. Today is my kid's last day of school before the break. which is nice. And release that stretch. Place the other foot, left foot on top of the other thigh, gently opening it up. Flex your foot. Left hand goes through your thigh. Right hand goes onto the outside of the other thigh. Just pulling that leg in. Keep the foot flexed. Use your elbow if you want to get a little deeper stretch by using your elbow to push the thigh open. And last night we went and did the gingerbread house tour in downtown Logan. If you haven't done that, it is worth it. It is so darling. They have, you could just Google gingerbread house tour in Logan and it will show you the where they all are. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it a little bit closer. But there's professional and amateurs, and they're amazing. Like some of the professional ones are ridiculous. But a couple of the amateur ones are amazing too. One of them in Global Village, the kids and I couldn't even find because it looked so fake. Like there was no way that it was made out of gingerbreads. People are talented. And unwind, that's fine. Hold on to the backs of your thighs and hug your knees in towards your armpits. And then gently rock back and forth. Hold on to your wrists or onto your arms and then push your legs away and round your upper back. We did this a little bit last week with slow rolling like a ball. Push your legs away, rounding it out, stretching that mid back, and then hug your knees back in towards your chest. This time you're just going to rock and roll yourself up. Let the blood come back to your head. Sit up nice and tall, hands resting. Inhale, get the length in your spine. Relax the shoulders. Great work doing Pilates in between two holidays, or a bunch of holidays really. Bring your arms across and not waiting till January 1st to start. Excellent job. Give yourself a big hug. Great work. Hope you, if you live here, well actually the whole US, I believe, is just one big snow mass. So hopefully if you're not traveling, you get to enjoy the snow. And if you are traveling, you dodge it and have simpler travels than the weather map shows. All right, we'll see you next week.